Welcome back, I'm Captain Xavier, and I have another toy to play with, so we're gonna play with it. This package comes to me from Foamdemic. I appreciate them sending me this for review. Let's see what we've got in here. Train! There's more than one blaster in here. I am baffled. I was expecting an blaster. And there appears to be two. Oh, that is nice. What is the boggle? Oh! Well, that's just super cool. I think I see what's going on here. Give me a second. I'm gonna assemble them and talk about them. I got a keychain. Anything else in here? Nothing else in here. Right, I got them assembled, and they are in fact a pair of rushes, as designed by Flip Flop Foam, sent to me by Foamdemic, and it's the two different configurations of the blaster. We got an angled talon and a straight talon, which I will get into more detail later. Right now, I'm gonna go plink with them, because I want to plink. Then we'll come back, we'll get you your fips, and we'll talk about the difference in the two configurations. So, let's go plink! Ha! Right, we're here on the range with the first of the two rushes. This one takes angled talon mags, which is neat. I don't have a lot of blasters that take angled talons, so having another one, that's kind of nice. Let's see if we can hit anything at all. Oh, that's got some sting. Can I hit the 50? Oh, not with that shot. Oh, we are flying all over the place. Might need a better scar, or... I hit the 75 in a big old spiral. Things seem to have a little too much power. There's the 50. I'll never hit the 100, but we'll give it a try. I've got the power easily. It's just a little too much power for the barrel, maybe. Or maybe I need heavier darts, different darts. I do have some new darts. I'll have to try them next. Anyway. Let's see how accurate it is up close. Can I hit the dueling tree? I can. Oh. There we go. Oh, come on. Flip over. We got 3 more shots. Oh. Yeah. Needs a bit of tuning, but that has all kinds of power. Maybe even might really benefit from a lighter spring. I wonder what spring's in there. Let's check out the other one. Well, it really should come as no surprise. The first one was angled talons. This one takes straight talons. A few other minor differences. We'll go into them when we get back to the shop, but right now, we just want to plink. Oh, that has some power to it. Oh. Oh, just does not have the accuracy I would like. All over the place. I strongly suspect it's more of a dart issue than anything else. Let's aim for the dueling tree. I got one finally. A few more shots. We're out. We got the ping on a bounce. Yeah! They're nice. The prime isn't bad, and they've got an inordinate amount of power for how light the prime is. Obviously, as you can see, having some accuracy issues. This is a scar, kinda. But I'll definitely have to try it with some different scar barrels, try it with some different darts, tinker with it. In fact, I'm gonna go do that right now. So I just received a new shipment of long wang darts. These ones are red with yellow tips and 3 ribs. Very firm foam. This blaster's coming in at about 190 with these. With the Dart Zone bamboos, they're coming in at 230. So it'll drop it about 40 FPS, which is significant. And if that doesn't give us better results, I've got a bunch of more rifling options, B-cars, P-cars. We're gonna give it a try, see if we can't get some lasers out of this. All right, just switching darts. Let's see what kind of performance we get with these. Well, it sounds angrier, but it fires a little bit straighter. Maybe, maybe not. Just does not sound happy firing those darts. I don't like that. Let's try some different barrels. Back to the Dart Zone Bamboos, but now with a Dart Zone rifling. Oh, there it is. Oh, so close. Wait, am I out? Nope. Ah, yeah, okay. Now it shoots perfectly straight. There you have it. I'm gonna go with that. Because this was just sitting on the table. Problem solved! I'm gonna blink some more. Right. So 25, 50, 75, 100. Oh! Didn't like that one at all. There we go. We were doing so well. Train. Busy. Come on. Now we're all over the place. I don't know what's going on now. It was shooting so nice and straight. Now it's just... every so often it shoots straight. Cannot get the 75. 2 more shots. I'm gonna shoot while the train goes by. Right. I have a Zarko B-car on there, and we're gonna see how it do. No good. No good at all. I hit the 75. I was aiming for the 50. That's how off it is. I finally got the 50. Gonna try a different one. This is the P-car off of my all 160. So, see how it do. Ho! Well, that went straight. Getting some whirly birdage. I was aiming for the 75. I hit the 50. We's having issues here. That one went nice and straight. That one did not. That one kind of did. Oh, I went over the 75. I went under the 75. I hit the 75. Anything left? I got 1 shot. By any chance, can we hit the 100? No. So it's got a lot of power, which needs to be properly harnessed. Thinking it needs a lighter spring. Honestly, or a longer barrel. Thing is just too efficient. It's really neat. That's kind of an odd thing. Alright. Can go talk about it. I lied. I wanted to try one more dart type. I have just regular Adventure Force half darts in there, the red ones. Let's see how they do. Not looking so good. No. Well, I got the 50. Oh, they're just flying terribly. Oh, that one sounded angry. There's the 75. Ah. Occasionally they're just not getting a good seal and you can hear it. I got the 100 finally. All right. It can reach out there. One more. Huh. Now we'll talk about it. promised you FIPS. Here are your FIPS. We're going to start with 5 Adventure Force, then 5 of the Long Wang, and then 5 Dart Zone Bamboos. 188, 191, 194, 192, 190. Very consistent. Those are all with, what, 4 of each other? Let's try the Long Wangs. I'm dubious of them. They make this thing sound angry. 172, 135, 161, 171, 173. So, other than that one outlier, they're fairly close, but they just sound like they're not getting enough seal, and the plunger is just slamming home. I don't like it. Bamboos. 242, 224, 233, 233, 235. Yeah. Yeah. That'll do. Alright. Let's talk about them. Right, so let's talk about them. There seem to be 2 major form factors, obviously angled and straight talons. There are also a number of differences, and I don't know if this is something that you can mix and match, but the grip on the angled one is much wider or longer. Still fits my hand because I have big hands. This one's a little bit svelter, more standard. This one has a hollow grip. This one does not. This one has a sling point. This one does not. The pump grips are different. This is a standard angled one. This is all hooky and swoopy, and I actually really like this one. Mag releases are a little bit different, though they are same basic concept. And they are, again, in this, they're kind of left-handed because I can reach it with my thumb on my left hand if I'm pulling the magazine out, or with my right hand if I'm pulling the mag out with my right hand. If you were right-handed, you could reach up and push it with your trigger finger, but that's not how I prefer to remove it. So I really like how I end up going, and this is not the mag for that form factor. Other difference, the stock. This one has a solid stock. This one does in fact have a folding stock, and it does in fact fold the right way for a left-handed person. So I don't know if that is, again, just their standard way of doing it, or if they actually took the time to reverse everything because I'm left-handed. If they did, I very much appreciate that. Another difference is the plunger tube. This one has a clear plunger tube, and it doesn't seem to go all the way back. I don't know if that's a feature. I don't much care for it because that just feels like a way for grit to get in there. Dirt and debris and whatnot to get in there and then gum up your plunger tube. Though it may be something that's necessary for venting or porting or something. I don't know. This one appears to be an aluminum plunger tube, and it does go all the way back, so I do prefer that. And I'm wondering if that is just a different back end. As in I could print another one of these and just put it here and it would then cover it. If there's a reason they have it open, like some people prefer it that way, I don't know. If these things are quick teardown, I haven't noticed a quick teardown way. It looks like it bolts up here and bolts all the way back here. You might be able to get the back end off and get to the plunger tube. That's probably going to be the easiest way, but don't quote me on that. Because I would like to put lighter springs in. There does also appear to be a difference in the trigger, and again, I don't know if that's an inherent difference between this lower and this lower, or if that's just a choice you can make, which trigger you prefer. I like that they have that difference, especially like that they can take either angled or straight talons, because some people invested in one over the other, and you'd really like to have your options. In general, love the form factor. It's very svelte, very compact, very small, very solid. There is no flex when you prime it, and I like that. And there's no rattle. There's no doesn't feel like it's going to get loose. The magwells are a little different. The straight angle is definitely a tighter magwell, but it does come out nicely. The angled one has a little bit more wiggle while it's in there, and I don't know if that's, again, a feature or a flaw, depending on your opinion, because this way it will drop. I don't know if this one is going to drop as nicely. No. So that might actually be another one of those settings where you could have loose magwell, tight magwell, depending on whether you want your mags to drop or not. Again, I don't know how much variation you actually have. Obviously, you could tweak that just a little bit in the files, but that might be something that they've just got on the drop-down for all the various features. You want straight, you want angled, you want loose, you want tight, you want, opened, you want closed. you want folding? Do you want not folding? You know, all of that. Obviously, which grip you get is something that you can choose. Other than that, I mean, a lot of it seems to be exactly the same. Same barrel, same front end, same shroud, same upper, other than this back end. So, yeah, it's interesting, the differences between them. You've got a larger opening on this one, more like a jam door here. This one's much smaller. Different shape up here. This one's tube, this one's a big notch. Top rail obviously is the same on both. Stock attachment point is the same on both, but different stocks. So a lot of variety for a single platform, and I kind of like that because you can easily customize it depending on how you want to play. The one issue that we had, of course, was accuracy, and then I think that really is just a matter of too much power. Maybe it's meant for the heavy darts, and I wasn't using those. Maybe I just didn't figure out which dart they were tuned to. From what I understand, these were manufactured in, I believe, Massachusetts, and I am in Washington State, so I'm on the opposite side of the continent. Things like air pressure, humidity, temperature, elevation, all of those things can affect the performance of a well-tuned blaster. I've seen people who, you know, they swore up and down, back home, this blaster was hitting 195, and now I'm hitting 210, and the cap is 200, and I can't use it. And it was because they were coming from a higher elevation and went to a lower elevation, and the blaster was performing very differently. That is something you have to keep in mind. I just haven't found the sweet spot with these. Which barrel do I want on here? Do I need a longer barrel? Do I need a lighter spring? You know, which darts do I need? That's just a matter of tinkering and tweaking until you find the sweet spot for one particular blaster. At first, when I switched over to the Dart Zone rifling barrel, it was shooting great, and then the next mag, it wasn't. So who knows what's going on there. But I really like them. The prime is nice and comfortable. The blaster is straight. There isn't any creaking or unpleasantness in that regard. Definitely a solid platform. Obviously, you saw the performance on the chronograph. It's hitting. You can get it up over 240 with the right darts and the right configuration. The trick is going to be getting it to be accurate at whatever FPS you need it to be at. So I am going to try some different springs in it. I don't know what springs I'm going to try, but I'm definitely going to try some different ones. And we'll have some fun with it. So there you have it. The Rush by Flip Flop Foam, as manufactured by Foamdemic. Very cool. Lots of options. Link to it will be down in the description. If this happens to be just what you're looking for, then get yourself one. Thanks for watching. And the keychain.